It's Tiffy again. Well, good news. According to Ella, although I wouldn't believe her if she paid me $200, I'd have to check first. But she said that my Be My Eyes account has been opened, but I wouldn't know because I deleted the app right now because I thought, no fucking point if I can't even get in. This cow has ripped into me in a condescending manner and said, your account has been opened, but I'd like you to think about why you were suspended and why that could be. Well, she didn't actually tell me why. All this fucking scumbag did, right, was read me the fucking Riot Act and list a whole lot of rules you need to obey. She didn't actually say, this is what you've been suspended for, because you were doing this, because you were doing that. And I'd like to tell this fucking scumbag that even though it says you're not allowed to exchange details, well, I'm sorry, but I'll give you some fucking hints, shall I? If a volunteer feels inclined to support me somehow, in whatever way they see fit, even just to check in on me. Because lately, and this scumbag wouldn't know anything about renovating if it hit her. But I've been stressed out big time because I've been bitten while in the shower. I've still got the marks to prove it, you cow. And Be My Eyes volunteers sometimes will check on me, make sure I'm okay. And with some of them, we're friends. If that's a crime, then kill me, you scumbag. Or better still, get Viberg to kill me. Because if volunteers want to help me, you can't stop them. Now, because of the fact that there is no fucking training, there's nothing in the rule book that says you can't help someone after the app. Now, when volunteers have given me their details, and me them, it's always been with the best of intentions. And I've had some excellent advice from a lot of them. But all you scumbags do is give it to me because you think, well, she's a pushover. I'm not a fucking pushover, you assholes. I'm not a pushover. I don't take this shit lying down either. I don't see you motherfuckers helping me, as in Be My Eyes. I don't see you making sure that I've got other people who can help me. In fact, you scumbags, you pricks, it was a Be My Eyes volunteer couple who helped me get the best fucking electrician ever because I couldn't deal with the fridge, right? It was on the 11th of fucking March, 2022, okay? And we had a power blackout for 4 hours. When the fucker finally came back on, I didn't know if the fridge was still set to whatever it was meant to be set to. I thought if I press some of these buttons, what is it going to do? Is it going to set my fridge to what I need it to? Unfortunately, it didn't. It actually made it worse. I was panicking. I needed help. I was being threatened, you cows and you pricks, by my local council because they didn't even want to offer me any more support for home help and being taken out. Right, you scumbags, you pricks. Right? And I didn't know how I was going to get the support I needed for even the most basic crap. A lovely Be My Eyes couple in Queensland just happened to go on Google and find me an electrician, Anthony. I don't know his surname. He's a darling, an absolute darling. He came out here and had a look at my fridge. He didn't even fucking charge me. Bless him. I also found out he's got pay ID, right? And I've had him for 4 years, thanks to this couple. They didn't know him, he didn't know them. They got him off Google. But he did for me what I can't even get electricians on fucking One Flare to do for me. He's coming tomorrow to help me with a PowerPoint that I need in my hallway. He lets me pay him the majority of it, and then I'll pay him the rest after I've saved up for the aircon. Right? He's helped me so much, and it's all thanks to a Be My Eyes couple in Queensland. So don't you go telling me that we can't exchange details if we feel it's necessary. Because, as I said, they do it to help me. They don't always do it, but when some of them want to help me and they want to know how it went, I'm happy for that. But I'll tell you now, there are some unscrupulous volunteers out there, or people who claim that they want to be volunteers, and really, they've got it in for us, and so have you. That's why there needs to be training to use the Be My Eyes app. Because I'm not the one who owns it. Viberg is. But he needs to offer training. That's it. He needs to offer that training so that I'm not the one having to tell them there is a torch on your app, but I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is, sweet, but there is a torch on your app. Why should I be telling them? It should be Viberg who should be telling them. Now, he claims he's blind. I'd like to see evidence of that. Not that I can see anyway, but you get my drift and meaning. But I know that when there are some volunteers who answer and I say, look, I need to know about this and that, or whatever it is, and it's dark because I can't turn on the lights as they're bloody two-way. And I hate it. Fucking two-way. I ask you. You know, and the problem is when I don't know how to turn on the lights because they're two-way, and apparently they're not that bright anyway, so I wouldn't even know if they're actually being turned on. Even when they're bright, I wouldn't really know. Not unless they're like the sun. But volunteers then go, there's no torch here. I said, there has to be, Dal. There's got to be a torch. Now, I don't know anything. I'm just a fucking user trying to get help. You are supposed to be the one training them. Oh, but there's no training. Sorry. It's not fucking good enough. I'm not the one who owns the app. Viberg is. Viberg is the one who's supposed to say, there is a torch. It's just as you answer the call, it's to your left or it's to your right or whatever. He's supposed to tell them, not me. Get it? He is supposed to tell them about the torch. I wouldn't know a fucking thicky bird about that torch. I wouldn't know a thing. Nothing. Because I'm just the one trying to get fucking help. You get that? Honestly, these fucking people make me want to murder. Honestly. They are so thick. I cannot believe some of these fucking people. They're absolute dickheads, and I do not understand how the hell I got roped into this by a dog trainer. If only you didn't die on me yet, Howie. I wish you hadn't. If I knew then what I know now, I wouldn't have touched you, Be My Eyes, with a 10-foot barge pole. Unfortunately, I need you. I don't know why. But if all of you check back on my other video, how I would rival Be My Eyes to help the blind community, I would offer training. And people could contact each other afterwards if that's what they wanted to do, especially if that blind person needs help and it can't be offered on the app. As long as it was consensual between the two parties. And that's actually what Be My Eyes told me years ago. As long as there's consent. Now they've changed the rules. Make up your fucking mind, you moron.